Hi everybody, and welcome to the Bear River Homestead. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Jess, and today I am so excited to be showing you my Dollar Tree homeschool supply haul. I'm just so thrilled with some of the things that I found there because I've been eyeballing them either on like different educational supply stores online or on Amazon, and I found them at Dollar Tree for $1. So I have saved so much money already this year. But before I start showing you all of my goodies, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. And don't forget to hit the little bell down below so that you get notifications of when we post new videos. I'm definitely going to be doing quite a few homeschooling videos over the next few weeks because it is that time of year, and I have lots of cool stuff to show you that we're going to be using this year for our curriculum. But today I'm going to show you all the really neat things I found at Dollar Tree. This is probably one of the best hauls I've had from Dollar Tree in recent years. When I get ready to start my back to school shopping, very first thing I do is go through and inventory everything that we already have and, build my list from there, because if I go just kind of off the top of my head, we wind up with like 3 dozen glue sticks. It's happened. So I always make a list first so that I'm sure I'm getting what I actually need and I'm not wasting money on things that we don't need. And then the first place that I shop each year is Dollar Tree. Now there are some items that I know every year Walmart will have cheaper during their back to school sale, and those are things like regular craft glue. The Crazy Art brand this year I think is like 50 cents, maybe 20, or maybe it's 25 cents. Let me think. I think it's 25 cents a bottle. So I stocked up on glue at Walmart this year. But overall, most of the items that I purchase every year are the cheapest at Dollar Tree if I can find them there. So that is my first place to shop for back to school supplies. So without further ado, first items, these really cool file folders. And this is like a plastic material. I don't care very much for the paper ones because by the end of the school season, the kids have, torn them, or they're like just ratty looking in general. These actually hold up really, really well. I use these for a lot of our just paper organization. My homestead binder, I use these in it because they last so much longer than the paper ones. And they have them in like all of these really cute prints. It's just, I love them. I'm really excited about those. And then kind of along the same lines, I found these 1-inch, they are 1-inch, right? Yes, 1-inch 3-ring binders, but they have them in all kinds of really cool designs. My daughter is going to just go crazy over that one. And again, this is something, Walmart will have them on sale this time of year, but Dollar Tree in my area anyway is still cheaper, and they have really cool prints this time instead of just the plain solid color ones. That's really neat. And then these, my daughter is using sight words, and my oldest son is going to be starting sight words this year as well. And these are just like bulletin board things, cards, just bulletin board cards of all the sight words. So I found 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. So I can actually highlight the words that we're working on, and they'll have them in the classroom, see them every day. Just a little added reminder to practice their words. Let's see. Oh, pencil pouch, but it's really cute, and it matches the 3-ring binder. These things are really important to my 8-year-old daughter. She's a budding fashionista. And yes, everything's going in my pile right now. I'm working on lesson planning, so I just have a pile of school stuff right now. Okay, for my 2 little guys, I found these. Really excited about these. Still working on fine motor skills because my 2 youngest are about to turn 4 and about to turn 5. But my 5-year-old is autistic. So little activities like this, these are the lacing cards. They're great for him to help with his fine motor skills. It comes with the lace as well. And so this guy is like little fruits in it. And I think those are like little monsters. So cute. Vehicles and animals. These kinds of things are also something that I like to keep in my kids' bags when we're going anywhere, because this is something they'll sit and do in the car. Keeps them occupied and working on those fine motor skills. Craft supplies, I always check Dollar Tree for craft supplies first, because I can generally get stuff there much cheaper than anywhere else. So I found some pom-poms that we're running low on and some paintbrushes. I get just these real cheap paintbrushes every year for the kids' just craft stuff, because they're little and they don't treat paintbrushes very nicely yet. So they get these cheap guys, and I reserve the good paintbrushes for myself and my daughter. She's doing some online painting courses this year, so she'll get to use the nice ones, but the little guys get to use these still. Oh, so all 3 of the little boys will be starting writing this year, and I do have the actual paper tablets as well, but these dry erase boards are wonderful because, one, I mean, obviously we're saving trees, so that's important to us. We are saving trees because this is just dry erase and we can use it over and over. But this is also something that's really easy to take with us if we have doctor's appointments, or again, if we're traveling. This is something that can go in the car with us, really easy, no mess, and they can practice their letters, words. My daughter, will do math problems on them. They're just super handy to have. So because we're going to be homeschooling 4 kids this year, and in different grades, they are actually going to have like a busy box that they can work on when they're not actually sitting down with us doing schoolwork. And one of the things that will be going in the busy boxes are these puzzles. And I got, 5 or 6 of them at the Dollar Tree. I got the Lisa Frank, PJ Masks, Avengers, Spider-Man. I think I got Paw Patrol, and they're $1. They're, the kids love doing puzzles, and it's not as big of a deal if a piece goes missing or something. So puzzles, always have a good selection of puzzles at Dollar Tree. I think another overlooked resource at Dollar Tree are books. I found all 3 of these at the Dollar Tree, and they're not anything terribly amazing per se, but they're just nice little nonfiction books that the kids can either look at or they can use. My daughter is going to be starting book reports this year, so this is an appropriate size book that she could use to start on that. So we got sea life, animals, reptiles, and bugs. I know my boys are going to love that one. So those are going to go in our nonfiction library. And this book I actually found for my daughter. It's a chapter book, and Girl Meets World. I grew up with Boy Meets World. This is what happens in life? Is this some sort of milestone when your children are watching remakes of things that you watched as a kid? It kind of made me feel old when I heard the show came out. But this is one of her favorite shows, and this is just, it's just a chapter book. But this is something that we will be reading together at night. I always try to read with her for 20, 30 minutes or so in the evenings. The writing in this is a little advanced for her reading level right now, so I'll be reading it to her. But again, it's something she's interested in, so she'll be willing to listen to the story, which is amazing. I'm not too sure I'm going to be in love with it, but we'll see. We'll see. Flashcards. They had a great selection of flashcards. I love flashcards. Something that we take in the car with us, and it's kind of a cross between, yes, it is route memorization, but it's also the kids are getting to handle the cards, and I think that helps with retention a little bit. So we got counting, time and money, which is going to be big for my first grader, numbers, the alphabet, and colors and shapes for the preschoolers. I'm glad to find those, and these are like, I don't know, $3 or $4 at Walmart, $1 at Dollar Tree. Found these die cut letters. Now these are meant for like bulletin boards, but my little guys are going to be, a little more hardcore working on letters and letter sounds. And I thought this would be a good way to do some sensory learning. I'm going to take some of these, cover it in glue, and then put sand on it so that they can touch it. Again, I do have an autistic child, and sometimes he just grasps things easier when he can actually hold it and manipulate it. So I'm kind of hoping to do that with these. We can also use them for craft projects. I got them in 4 different colors. So I think these are going to come in handy. Notebooks, again, they've got really cute prints this year. So that's neat. My daughter's going to love it. Foam shapes. So these will just pop out. We can use them for crafts. Again, just having that ability to actually touch something and manipulate it, I think is going to help with retention, especially with my soon-to-be 5-year-old. Oh my gosh. The workbooks. Dollar Tree always has such an amazing selection of workbooks. I feel like I go a little overboard with them every year, but I can't help it. And, we have a healthy stock of workbooks. If the kids ever decide to tell me they're bored, I've always got something for them to do. So these are called reproducibles. They're actually meant to be copied and used over and over again. I usually don't, because the whole pack was $1, and it's going to cost close to that to make copies of them anyway. So lots of different things. I found the sight words, again, that they can practice. For my daughter, multiplication and division word problems, the alphabet and numbers, and shapes for the little guys. I'm not going to show you all of these workbooks, because literally I got it looks like maybe a dozen, 18 workbooks. And of course they're not going to do these workbooks every day, but it's just to kind of help break up the monotony of our curriculum. We can throw in a different worksheet. Also, we take them on the road with us, so we're not having to lug around all the books from our curriculum. These are actually coloring activity books, but they're letters. My 5-year-old absolutely loves coloring, so just another way, hopefully, to help with retention. And then these I am super excited about. These are actually sticker books. And for all y'all out there that have kids, we know stickers are king, right? So we've got one to help them learn their colors. Although they're pretty much, I think they've got most of their colors. Shapes, numbers, and let's see. I got one that was first words for my first grader, and letters for the preschoolers. So they actually have different little activities in here that, there's the stickers, and then they have all these cute little activities in there that they can use the stickers for to help them remember the different letters. And the last two things I'm going to show you, I was really excited to find because so my daughter's going into 4th grade and I'm wanting to really bump up her science course a little bit because she's kind of at that age where she can grasp more complex ideas. So we're going to be delving into science a lot deeper from here on out. And I found these really cute posters. And they're actually 2 posters for $1. This one is the life cycle of a butterfly, and then the other one is the life cycle of a frog. I just bought some posters off of Amazon, and I paid, I think the most expensive one was like $9 by itself, and it was a poster of the human body. Really glad I got it. It's a cool poster, but still, these were 50 cents each. And then the other 2 posters I got were, one is of the scientific method, and then the other are the states of matter. So these are definitely going to come in handy for my daughter since we're going to be hitting the science curriculum pretty hard, which I'm really excited about. So that's it, guys. That's what I found at the Dollar Tree. I did see a ton of other items that are a really good deal, but I don't need them. And of course they have, pens and pencils and regular notebook paper, all kinds of stuff. So if you're worried about being able to homeschool because of financial issues, go take a walk around Dollar Tree this time of year and you will see that regardless of your budget, you can find absolutely amazing resources for homeschooling. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. If you are planning for a new homeschool year, or even if you're just considering homeschooling, go ahead and like the video. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you know when our next video comes out. And as always, happy homesteading.